Hi class, my name is Catherine Baltazar and today I'm gonna talk to you about Muhammad Ali Jinnah and what kind of person he was and how um, leaders of who he worked with or who have taken their time to know him think of him. Mr. Jinnah was born on December 25th, 1876 in Wazir Mansion, Karachi. Studied at Bombay University and Lincoln's Inn in London as well. He was known as the Quaid-e-Azam, also known as the Great Leader, or also he was known as the Baba-N-Guan, as the father of the nation. He was the first Governor General of the independent state of Pakistan, which was the largest Muslim nation on earth by then. He was a lawyer, statements during his career. He joined the Indian National Congress and was a member of the Muslim League. Let's now learn how he came to be the father of the nation. In 1896, Jinnah joined the Indian National Congress. He was a member of the Muslim League and he worked for greater Hindu-Muslim unity. In 1937, the Congress and the British were the only two parties in India then, until Jinnah rose up and said, "There is a third party, the Muslims." In 1913, Jinnah began his appearance as the main representative of the Muslim people. In his presidential address in Muslim League, Lahore, 1940, he said, quote, "British India Congress made out of Indians was controlled and solely represented by the majority religion of Hinduism." Close quote. According to Mr. Jinnah, Congress did not represent all Indians, namely Muslim Indians like himself. And this is what led more to a direct action by Jinnah. He wanted to make sure Muslims had a government that represented them. Jinnah was a man of his word, who did everything in his power for the partition of India to take effect. Jinnah was determined to provide a place for Muslims to practice their own religion. In his address in the city of Madras, Mr. Jinnah encouraged his followers to create a land of pure. One of his goals of achievements were to first consider educational plan, second, to improve economically and socially, 3, to obtain political training, 4, to attempt to merge or unify the Muslim community with others, or they will be futile. 5th, policy to promote goodwill and harmony with other peoples based on equality, fair play, and reciprocity, meaning that they should respect each other's rights. Other leaders have said about Mr. Jinnah, for example, Sir Christopher Lee said, quoted, "Jinnah shows the true meaning of Islam. Islam means submission to the will of God. It does not mean terrorism." Close quoted. And Mr. Said, a former foreign minister, says this about Jinnah, quote, "Jinnah's overwhelming concern was the well-being of his fellow Muslims, who were in minority. He wanted to ensure they would have space and reassuring system." Close quote. Also, one of Jinnah's good friends, Stanley Wolford, said some great things about his friend Jinnah. He said that we should not simply pay lip service to his memory, but to activate his legacy by transforming ourselves in daily laboring in nationwide support to help turn their Pakistan, ours, into one of the greatest nations of the world. Mr. Jinnah's legacy continues to be felt in Pakistan. He has many buildings and monuments named after him as the father of the nation. He has airport, an international airport named after him, and it's one of the biggest and most busiest airport in Pakistan. He has streets, highways, towers, and stamps that are all part of the admiration that Pakistan has for this leader. and his birthday is a holiday in Pakistan. One of the last words that Jinnah says is, "With faith and discipline and selfless devotion to duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. Think 100 times before you take a decision, but once the decision is taken, stand by it as one man. No nation can rise to the height of glory unless your women are side by side." I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation and learning more about the legacy of Mr. Jinnah and how wonderful a man he was to the Pakistan land.